This is Aaron Airhead and you're watching Fox News. Today we're talking with U.S. House Speaker John Boehner. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Speaker.
I'm glad to be here. And thanks for the throne. It's a nice touch.
You're very welcome. Earlier this morning you led your party to a resounding victory which we're tickled pink about around here. Please share your exciting news.
I introduced a constitutional amendment to create a fourth branch of government, the Supreme Court.
Don't we already have one of those?
No, Supreme Court says in corporations. This panel of 9 corporate heads would replace the president in being the final arbiter of whether a bill becomes law.
They're going to need more pens.
All it takes is a simple majority among the 9 men to make the law binding. Then they all sign it. It's a great way to streamline the legislative process.
So who will be on the Supreme Court?
I can't say for certain just yet. There are some let's just say economic jockeying for position yet to be sorted out.
I vote for Rupert Murdoch.
That's not how it works. But it's safe to say that the C.E.O's of Exxon, Mobil, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Halliburton, Pfizer, and United Healthcare have 6 spots sewn up.
What about the other 3?
My palms should be thoroughly greasy by the time the other 3 spots are confirmed.
This is such a great idea. I'm surprised nobody thought of it sooner. What was the reasoning behind it?
Most legislation comes down to how it will benefit the economy, anyway, so the requirement of this stamp of approval makes perfect sense.
I see. Don't you think that this might be a hard sell for the Senate, let alone having the president sign it into law?
Well, as for the Senate, we've got some Democrats running scared in key Senate races and we are ready to primary them into oblivion with faux Dems if they don't vote our way.
I get it. Kind of like how Republicans are kept from straying from the party line because Grover Norquist will throw barrels of cash at their primary opponents, right?
Exactly. Their no new tax revenue pledged to Norquist years ago keeps them shackled. So now we've got Grover's gang ready to pounce if these Dems don't toe our lines.
And lick our feet to boot.
And they should kiss our asses while they're in the vicinity. But all in good time.
So what do you hope the Supreme Court will do for America?
Ensure impenetrable mega monopolies and the obliteration of the middle class for the foreseeable future. Oh, wait. I wasn't supposed to say that out loud. Can I have a do-over?
John. We're live. You just tipped our hand a bit.
Not to worry. There were some big words in there, so most of that sailed right over our court audience's heads. Damn. I did it again.
That's why we have teleprompters. Let's go to Bud Underhead for initial damage control. Bud? John, that was pretty stupid. And that's coming from me?
I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. This is going to be great for me. Not so great for most everybody else. But we don't know any of them, do we? Out of sight, out of mind, right?
What the FFF? I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, but we didn't go to Bud's feet after all. We're still live. That was a funny bit of performance art you just did. You're such a character.
Yes. Thank you. Karl Rove wrote that bit for me. And most everything else I say, too, comes straight from the Koch brothers, then vetted by focus groups. Oops. TMI again.